Hi, I'm Debbie Cronister. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I am here to show you how I made this absolutely beautiful card. So it has a unique fold on it, and yeah, so I am going to show you that. I think I'm going to move my camera up a little bit here, just so it's not quite so close, so just bear with me. And there we go. Now we'll move it back a little. Whoops, I think I knocked something on the floor. Okay, I think that way you get a little bit better perspective on what I'm doing here. Okay, so this card was made with our brand new suite that's coming out in our 2021 catalog, and it's the Pansy Patch Suite. And so it does come with a set of dies, which are amazing. I haven't even played with all of them yet. And then it comes with the pansy flowers and some amazing words. So I love that it comes with in a suite, so it has the designer series paper that coordinates with it also. All of these pansies that you're going to see me use today have been cut out of the designer series paper. The designer series paper is amazing because every one of these pansies will cut out, which is incredible. Usually we have one or two that cuts and the rest of the sheet is, you have to fussy cut. This one, every flower will cut out with the dies. And it's the same thing with the leaves. It has a page of leaves. Let me pull out that. This is the leaf page. There are two dies, and those two dies will cut. Look at this. Those are the leaves I cut out of one page, and I've already used quite a few of them, and I have a few more sitting over here. But I think there's like 100 leaves on here, and so, but the dies cut them all. So it's really a great paper. Sorry about the noise, but we're going to continue. My husband's working outside, right outside my room. So, pardon the noise. So I'm going to start putting this thing together. So I started out with a 4 1/4 by 5 7/16, and that's a really important measurement. That's a little line right before the 5 1/2, and cut a piece of Blackberry Bliss. And then I cut, this is our new fresh freesia, and I'm going to attach, this is 11 by 3 1/4, and it is scored at 5 1/2. So that one is scored right at 5 1/2, and it'll fit perfectly over the other one, and that's why it needs that little bit cut off of this one. So we're just going to place that right in there and center it. And I want to make sure that it's on there straight as well, just like that. Okay, then I have a piece of basic white. Let's see if this is the right one. It is, because I have two pieces here. And this one is cut at 5 7/16 by 3. All these measurements are on my blog at stampwithdeb.com. So you can go there and get the exact measurements. And then this one, my DSP, is the same. It's cut at 5 7/16 by 2 3/4. So let's just go ahead and put that on there. Just like so. Oops, that's crooked. Get it off there before it sets too quick. That's a nice thing about the multi-purpose glue. It does let you adjust for a minute or two, for a second or two. I won't even say a minute because it's not a minute. Okay, there we go. All right, now this, the greeting that I'm using says, "A little hello from me to you." And I'm going to use Blackberry Bliss and just stamp that little greeting right along the bottom. The nice thing is this paper is going to tell me if it's crooked. as long as I cut my paper straight, right? And just right there. Okay, and then I cut a 1 1/4 by 8 1/2 inch piece of Blackberry Bliss, and I'm going to take my tailored tag punch, and I'm going to just flag the end of this. Let's see if I can get that in there straight. Perfect. Okay, and then we're just going to fold that over, and that is going to wrap around to the back, and so it's going to give a little bit of a decoration on the back as well as on the front. So I'm going to go ahead and attach that by putting some adhesive in here, and then just slipping it on the back. I want to make sure this is straight, that's for sure, because it's going to show because of that gingham if it's not straight. So there we are. Okay, now I have cut one of the largest stitched shapes circles, and that set is retiring, so if you don't have it, you'll want to grab it. And I've got that to work on. So I've cut out 2 of the pansies here, and wait a minute, before I do that, I want some gold cord. I thought I had it right here, gold cord. Let me grab my gold cord. Okay, so I'm just going to cut 2 pieces of gold cord about 12 inches. And I want to tie them. Whoops, that was not 12 inches. Oops, I think I cut it in half. Let's try that again. Okay, and then I'm going to tie them in a bow with large loops. So I'll start out with them like that, and then I can pull them. And I want my loops to be uneven. So I want this one to be big, and maybe this one to be big. And so then I'm going to attach that, pull it tight, attach that to my circle here with a glue dot. Looks like my glue dots are coming unrolled. Just right in there, just about the middle. So I have some really odd looking loops there. And because I did 2 of them together, and let's pull that off and flip it over. Just because it wants to go the other way. Don't fight what it's doing, right? Just go with it and make it work for you. No, because I want my bows to go up. Okay, there we go. And I lost my glue dot. Okay, let's get back up here. Oh, right. Now we got it going. Okay, so then I'm going to attach some dimensionals, and I'll tell you what, it's much easier. It looks better, I think, if you stack 2 dimensionals on top of each other. So peel off the paper, stack another one on top, because this bow is so thick that I need to get it up off the bow. So I'm just going to attach my pansy here to pull away my tape, my paper, and attach my pansy, just like that. Then I'm going to put some of these beautiful green, oh, wait a minute. I'm debating on, no, I'm not going to put another one on there. I'm just going to put some of these beautiful green leaves on there. So I'm just going to use a glue dot. And don't ask me which way these leaves go, because I'm not real sure. And I'm just going to glue them. You see I put my glue dot on the front of the leaf because I want to glue them to the pansy, to the back of the pansy. Otherwise it will be glued to my paper, and I would rather have it attached to my pansy. So that's why I'm putting them there. Let's see, did I use all my glue dots that were hanging out here? I had a bunch of them that were exposed. Okay, good. So I'm attaching it to the front and then just stick it underneath there. And press it down. And then I think I'll put a dark green one at the other end. See, that one looks like it should go that way to me. It should go that way. Let's see if I can peel that glue dot off there. Okay. It should. Okay, so I'm just going to attach that to the top of the corner and go right there. See, this one looks wrong too. It is wrong. So some of these go one direction and some of them go the other way. Learning lesson. The littler ones will go the opposite way than I would think. So this is one of the small ones. I don't know. I think this one's wrong too. It is wrong. No? Guys, I can't tell. I don't know. That's one of the things I'm struggling with, is which way do the leaves go? And I'm going to have to check it out. I'm going to have to look online or something, because this one looks backwards now to me. Okay, I'm leaving it that way. Whatever it is. Whatever way it's supposed to go. Okay, now I'm going to attach this to the front of my card. Just some good strong glue. And put that right in the center. So I want to center it. Okay, then on the inside of my card, I have this piece of basic white, and I have a strip of the gingham paper, and I'm just going to attach that to the bottom. I think I'm going to have to go visit the nursery this afternoon and see which way the pansy leaves go. Good English there. Okay. And then I'm going to put this inside. And I want to make sure that this gets glued in the right place because I don't want it to show when my card is closed. So I'm just going to close my card down. And so I don't see it on either side, even though it looks crooked. It's not. It is. Okay, so you see these little pieces that were along the side? They were on the very edge of the pansy paper. See, they were right in here. This little piece was right here. I'm going to use that. So I am going to attach that just right either on the side or on the bottom. And I want a couple of leaves. What do I do with my leaves behind? So these seem to be my favorite leaves, the light green. They are the new succulent color. And so they just, I don't know, they just do something for me. So if I attach this here, this is hanging down. That's why it's supposed to look that way. Okay, I'm working on this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach a leaf here. See, this one looks like it should be coming right down here in the corner. And where's my flower? Will I still be able to use my flower? No. So I'm just going to pull in this flower instead. And I'm going to attach this leaf right over here. It's going to hang out. That's okay. I'm good with that. Okay, there we are. Now let me add some of these are the new in color 21, 23 in colors bling. And so I'm going to add a couple of those to this using my trusty take a pick tool. Someday I will figure out what this thing is called, and when I do, they will retire it for sure. Okay, I'm going to put one down here and one up here. And there we are. Is that beautiful? I think so. Thanks for joining me today. And like I said, if you need any supplies, please go to stampwithdeb.com. This will be available May 4th. If you can't wait till May 4th, you can get it now by signing up as a demonstrator or as a hobbyist, either one, and you will get 20% off future orders. You'll also get access to all the new products when they come out early, because we get them a whole month ahead of time. We get to have access to them, and that's why I am showing you this, because this is coming out in the new catalog. So if you're interested in signing up, please get in touch with me. You can go through stampwithdeb.com, or you can email me at stampdebcn@comcast.net or Gmail, either one. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed this.